This poem a little old, but it's a special day for somebody who has not received justice yet. And I waited for this day to share this with you. Black Destruction, written by Lemika early. Some may not like what I have to say, but I'm calling this out. I don't care if you get offended from the truth that comes out my mouth. Don't get it twisted. I'm all about the movement. I support the cause. But the issue we have going on with ourselves here, we put it on pause. It's about a topic people are afraid to discuss. I'm bringing it up because it affects all of us. It's a sensitive subject that had to be touched. I'm confused, not against protesting, but you youngins did it all wrong. Broken your own communities until everything was all gone. Y'all let undercover protesters burn down your village instead of protecting it from intruders. Then get caught up telling on yourselves while you selling your brother's goods on computers. Now your grandmothers and grandfathers can't go to the store and get their goods. We supposed to watch over them. And you call these your hoods? What don't need to be explained is already understood. Self-destruction, what does that mean? When you go against each other and we on the same team. This ain't no joke and this ain't no meme. Not only watching the cops, but the ops, we hating on each other, causing a big scene. Our ancestors marched and died for us because they had a dream. For us to stick together, build each other up, and enjoy the finer things. No justice, no peace is what we yelling when the Liberty Bell rings. But our cultures turn that dream into a nightmare, popping them triple red beams. We need to educate our youth and let them know our lives are worth more than money, game banger, designer, and bling. With all this crime, what songs is left for us to sing? Until we take each other serious, outside looking in, looks like we don't care about nothing. The most unsolved mysteries are black-related crime, but we must remain silent unless we shot by one time. I understand the G code, I respect the game and don't snitch. But when you want justice or an eye for an eye, if it was your child getting dropped in that ditch, especially for no reason, y'all just shooting to shoot, killing innocent bystanders. That's not gangster, and that's the truth. Y'all going crazy off them pills and absolute, making yourself numb because you know what you're doing is dumb. It might be just another body to you, but to their family, they was someone. Do you even realize all the damage you done? Walking around with a gun, it ain't cute, it ain't no fun. Because once you shoot your own kind, hold up, I'm about to put something on your mind. That's two lives that's wasted. The one who died and the others that's doing time. Why these kids' souls yell? You in the jail cell, the judge denied bail or serving a life sentence. Now your world you once knew on earth is a living hell. The victim family not doing well. In their sorrows they dwell. The witness out here is too scared to tell. For the ones who thought they got away will soon realize everyone failed. Your train of thoughts are moving too fast. It's about to derail. You can't get back on track because you turned somebody's soul to a shell. Your ship has sunken. You can no longer sail. We like crabs in the bucket pulling each other down in the pail. You can't think about it no more. Your mind became frail. It's not your wedding day, but I'm removing your veil. Now, was it all worth it? You don't say, because you can't tell. You didn't really get away with nothing, even if no justice was done. Wait till judgment day, because God watches everyone. Don't come to no protest talking about we should overcome. Nah, we should step up and get our own shit together. Other people killing us, but we not doing no better. Hating on each other, been going on forever. Once it get hot outside, they call it killer nigga weather. We planted seeds, but not letting them blossom to a flower. Killing our own, but we raising our fists talking about black power. Stuck in a bubble, watching our own devour. That's a shame, but we the only ones to blame. It seems like we cursed and scared to break change. On this Thursday, I'ma throw back some names. 2006, this murder was so whack. Carmela Murphy, as she was talking, she got shot in the back, right in front of her twin sister. Oh, the culprit was black, just outside chilling. They took her out like that. I remember the words Donella said. The image of her twin sister always stay in her head. When she got up from ducking and saw blood, she knew her sister was dead. The whole situation was senseless and sad. 2 months shy of her 27th birthday, my childhood friend ended up dead. What was supposed to be a celebration was a funeral instead. Her story reached the newspaper, but no suspects is read. Here's another sad case where snitching didn't apply. Otis Townsend, street name Jelly. He was a cool stand-up kind of guy. How they did him, I still wonder why. How could someone so humble murder would be the way that he died? This is a cold case that happened 15 years ago. He was a brother, a father, a teacher, a DJ. So shoes, purses, and some more. They shot him in his head making a delivery in this on Inglewood streets, dropping off some shoes, and this is how they did, G. Looking out for his people. Y'all took him away, left his family with just memories in their hearts is where he stayed. Had one daughter, Diamond, who usually shine. You criminals dimmed her light when you committed this crime. Y'all was so reckless, this brother would give you the shirt off his back. He was a family man, a leader in the community, and y'all still robbed and attacked. A black man killed by a black man, but nobody had nothing to say about that. We the real problem if you want to stay facts. November 2015, this murder was obscene. Tyshawn Lee was playing basketball. This could have been his future, his dream. But nah, two black men had to take him away, lured him in an alley, killing him on that day. This baby was only 9 years old, retaliating against his father, and nobody told. However, the brothers got arrested, but the crime was still cold. Repeated cycle, people too scared to break the mold. That day, 4 people lost their lives. The 2 guys, the kid, the 2 guys, and the mother who cries. It all started from a few grown men lies in their pride. What was the point of shooting that child at close range? Now you're spending life in prison, so what really changed? I know you was looking for his dad, but he was a kid playing at the playground. You a grown man. How the fuck do that sound? Y'all did all that trying to be down. Baby boy had a closed casket. Then you wonder why they treat us like animals and call us ratchet. Heidel Pendleton, who became known as America's sweetheart. She was only 15, finishing her exam, left school early, tried to chill at Kenwood Park. She just performed at President Obama's inauguration, so her murder caused a spark. Although 2 suspects was apprehended, her death broke her family apart. When her mother spoke on the news, you see the pain in her eyes, they was dark. Y'all taking away our future. How we supposed to change the world and leave our mark? All odds are against us, and ourselves making it hard to even start. The sad part is we so gifted and smart. If we was mammals in the sea, we would be the big sharks. It's a shame our own kind is checking us off the charts. Here's another name that weighed heavy on my heart. This one more recent. It hasn't, today makes a full year. But to watch the pain her peoples go through, I had to mention Pretty Akira, you hear? August 27th in Dalton, gone down, right outside the stove. Again, no one know nothing. This family don't have no closure. Nobody talks about it no more. I don't know them personally, but she was so full of life. All the videos of her mama and sister, you could tell their family was tight. I wrote a letter from an angel, from her little angel, to let her know her daughter was all right. The letter was cool, but it can't bring her daughter back. That's her star to shine bright. Dread in the daytime, they more happy at night. Shot at 16, they can only see her when they dream. They don't want to wake up because she's missing from the scene. I read when her mother posted she was just a baby, trying to keep themselves busy, but her absence is driving them crazy. By me not knowing them, I wonder why did it faze me? It's something about a mother's strength that seems to amaze me. Looking at her videos, I feel like I know her. I be like, damn, she was so happy. I can't believe her life over. Y'all killing babies. Sometimes the victims is as young as 1, walking around with no remorse, not thinking about what you done. It's not safe to dance in the house recording on TikTok. Bullets flying through the window made Amari Jones' heart drop. Stop. Then had the nerve to shoot at ops talking about this is my block. Can't imagine turning around my 13-year-old daughter lying on the floor, holding her bloody neck, can't breathe no more. All this on record, having a fun moment with the one she adored, got taken by the cowboy who was running around bored. It's so many victims, but I can't name them all. Justice for all. Don't just keep drawing a mural on the wall or keep killing each other, watching each other fall. It's our time to protect ourselves and stand up, y'all. How can you sleep at night? Maybe you don't. It's time to put the guns away, maybe you won't. Either way, it's up to us to take our communities back. Some of these cases left cold because we are black. They laughing at us, saying this is how they act. They don't care that we killing each other. But instead of passing out guns, educate and love on your brother. They poisoning us through music with our leaders who young. Artists singing lyrics, we not making it to C21. Let me tell you, Generation Z21, your life just begun. Educate our youth, let them know it's okay to grow older, alright? It's okay to love each other, have a good time and kick it at night. It's okay to have arguments and maybe even fight. But just cause you mad and have a disagreement, don't take a life. We don't need we won't need the code of silence if you stop the violence. It's simple. Stop killing over nonsense. Being able to live is priceless. We have to better ourselves, move up the ladder and elevate. These senseless crimes happening all over. The epidemic is our mind state. Since the beginning of time, we was taught to self-hate. You think you better than the next, even a house nigga was getting raped. Jay-Z tried to warn us through the story of OJ. If we learn to unite, we can change our own fate. But we must work together before it's too late. It's enough food out here to eat off one plate. We the only culture that bring each other down. Light skin versus dark skin, how do we sound? Ain't no such thing. Outside looking in, we all consider as brown. We have the nerve to walk past each other, and instead of speaking, we frown. Let's not speak about how we spend our money supporting designers that we don't know. Guilty. We pay $1,500 for a Balenciaga shirt, but won't pay $40 for bro. All this I'm talking about, I'm sure we all already know, but I had to get it off my chest because I couldn't hold it in no more. Stop becoming a product of your environment and making excuses. Start planning ahead for your retirement rather than being seen as useless. We are our own worst enemies, and that's my frustration. Who can we trust if we can't trust our own race and also this nation? Our own culture segregated, we are our own separation. Take your time, think before you react. You got to have patience. We are beautiful creatures, part of God's creation. I don't want to hear no more about being treated as equal until we do right by ourselves and stop killing our people. Quick to point fingers about police corruption. Take a look in the mirror and check yourself and stop black destruction. If Black Lives Matter, that's a movement going on. Black Lives Matter's got to be for all. Black Lives Matter for each other. We the only ones that can make it right. I dedicate this. One of my cousins just got killed from gun violence July 4th. And then also all the people that I mentioned in there, I made sure I got permission. But, you know, it's never too late to give these people justice. They hurting. And thank you. Black Lives Matter.